We're doing a little self-lymph video for those of us who want to be proactive, and if we do have any viruses or bacteria that we need to drain, we can use a lymph system. And if you're worried about the coronavirus, you want to definitely concentrate on the upper clavicle ducts. These are the ones that are gonna drain your lungs, and we will be able to send out our immune cells better by using the lymph system. And if there are any viruses and bacteria, this will help drain them faster, because the lymph system is a slow system. So self-draining will speed that up for you. So I want you to make sure you do this in the mirror so you can see if you're getting the right spot. But the main lymph duct is gonna be here and here. Both of these are gonna drain under your clavicles and towards your heart. So with the opposite hand, just lightly swipe in this little triangle here under the clavicle. So I'm just in my mind, I'm pushing that fluid under my clavicle, and my destination is toward the heart, this side of the heart. So just do about 8 to 10 swipes, do the other side. Now we've opened the main drains, but you wanna also do the throat because the viruses can hang out in those areas. So here we've got another drain. So here is the main drain, here is the secondary one we wanna do for the throat. So I've opened up here, 8 to 10 swipes, then I come here, and it's very light, it doesn't have to be minimal pressure. I'm brushing this down here, same thing on the other side, swiping down here, and then we can also drain the throat cartilage here. So with this hand, you can actually do both if you want, just these little rings, I'm pushing it towards this drain that we just did. So cross here, nice and light. Then I redrain here, just a few swipes when you go back, and then always go back to the main duct we started with. So a few swipes here, a few swipes here. And just do that throughout the day. And remember, the coronavirus starts in the lungs, so that's why we're doing this particular drain. But you do have one down here, here's your rib cage, and we're just gonna drain up there too. So that's gonna get the rest of the system, but might as well open it up just to get the whole system flowing. So 8 to 10 swipes there.
Is it easier to do on their back, or just seated is okay?
Oh, you can do it any position. By the way, the lymph system is not gravity dependent, so you can do it upside down if you wanted to. Then for the lungs, this is a little bit harder to do on yourself, but I figure it's worth you guys trying. So try to go on the lungs. I kind of like to go more on the side. Take your whole lung, push down lightly, and then push it up again towards this drain. So I'm taking all this tissue. You can go to the side and just pushing up towards this main drain. Same thing on this side. And I just take in my hands, push into the tissue, swipe it up. You can do 8 to 10 times and get different parts of your lungs on the side of your body. You can also do 4 other main drains if you want under the armpit. So I'm just swiping up into the apex, the highest point of my armpit. Can swipe there, swipe here. We can also do at the groins, so everything's coming up or down towards the groin. That's just the superficial lymph that you can swipe there. And then afterwards, always go back to one of the main drains. So this one's a main drain, and these are your other main drains. Just clearing it out, like if you're clearing out a drain, you want to make sure the whole system's draining. So you have to go back. If you've moved the lymph, you got to go back to the main drain, make sure it's still all flowing. You can also try to drain your head and sinuses here down to this main drain. So this all here, just swiping lightly, go real lightly on your face. And then right here where your jaw meets your ear, this is another big main drain for the face and the head and neck. So here, and then back down to the neck, which we showed you before. You can also do back of the head and drain it back down here. And always just giving a few swipes on the way back down. Good. Okay, and any questions, just let us know.
Cool.